Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Mary and this is Pennies Not Perfection. Today we are going to be going over our debt snowball update for December 2019, and then I'm also going to look back at how much debt we've paid off in 2019 and overall since we started the debt snowball in November 2018. We did take a little bit of a backseat to paying off debt in 2019 because we decided to save up for a used SUV, and that is taking a lot of the money that could be going toward debt, but it is also a priority in our family and our general lives. So the debt snowball has been a little bit slower than I had originally anticipated, but we are still paying off debt, and I'm pretty happy about what happened this month. So to start, I had the debt start amount for December at $26,434.95. I could not find my November debt update, so I used the November middle of the month 1 year update amount for that. So it's a little bit off, but I will correct it at the end of this video. So in December of 2019, on loan 4, I made the minimum payment, which was $287.09 on the second. And then on December 3rd, I made the first loan payment on loan 3, which was the one we were targeting for the month, and that was $85. Then on the 10th, a week later, I made another payment of $150. And seeing these payments is kind of how I know that Transfer Tuesday is working, because I am making way more payments and it adds up so much. So on 17th, we did another payment, and that was $65.73. Then on Christmas Eve, December 24th, I made yet another payment. I love having all these weekly payments to add up at the end of the month. And that Christmas Eve payment was the biggest one because it was the AdSense payment for this YouTube channel and my other one after taxes. So it was $536.50. That was pretty good. That is about a little bit higher than average than we normally make on this channel. So on December 31st, yesterday, I made my last payment, and that was $315.17, and that was to pay off loan 3 in full. It is done. Thank goodness. I really didn't feel the weight of that yesterday when I made my video saying I was done, but today I looked at the balance and it said 0, and I was just so thrilled about it. Every time I pay off another loan, I really just want to finish this off and be done with it forever. I know I have other priorities in front of this right now, but it does feel good to knock them out. So in balances, Ed Financial is now at 0, so that will no longer be included in the debt snowball updates because it is done forever. We are only down to loan 4, which has 3 different loans inside of it. And unfortunately, that balance is pretty hefty. It is obviously the majority of what we had to pay left, and that amount is $24,867.31. That is a very hefty amount of debt left to pay, and at the rate we are going, it looks like it'll take 2 years, so we're gonna have to work as hard as we can to speed that up. The goal for 2020 is to pay off 2 loans within that, and then there will be a $14,000 loan left after we're done with those 2. So the plan is currently 2 years with a very minimal change to our lifestyle, but we are also going to be doing some things like a no spend month in January and other things throughout the year that will hopefully speed up the process. And of course, we are always both trying to increase our income, so I will be trying to work as much as I can and grow my Etsy shop, which has a lot of potential, I think, and I'm really excited about all of the things that we're doing there. I actually could not print out my normal debt update snowball page because I used all of my printer ink trying out new printables that I have going on and going up in the shop. So look out for that stuff in the future. So at the end of the debt this month, we have $1,439.49 that we paid. And I had to go back and figure out why the debt start amount was not correct. When I started, I used the amount from the 1 year update, not the actual beginning of December. So that's why it showed reduced by $1,500 when I only paid $1,400. So I did go back and figure out that the last payment in November reduced it by $262. So to get the actual start amount for December, I just subtracted that payment and how much it reduced the principal by, and the amount that I started in December was $26,172. and a beautiful 92 cents. So that was the amount of debt that we started December with. So that actually means the payments that we made in December reduced the debt by $1,305.61. So that is a nice chunk knocked off of this loan for the month, and I'm pretty excited that it completely finished out loan 3. That is done. We are done with that. Now we're on to just one loan service account. And because I wanted to see how far we have gone for the whole year, I decided to look back and see what we started the debt snowball at and how much progress we've made both overall and in the year of 2019. It's always nice to kind of see how much progress you've made because, like I said, in the monthly and weekly back-to-back slog of making payments and telling yourself no and doing all of the things that you have to do to reduce debt, it doesn't always feel like you're making a ton of progress. So it's nice to look at the overall numbers and see what you've actually accomplished. So I started with the full amount of the debt that we've been paying off, and that's $43,366.13, and subtracted our current balance, which is $24,867.31, and that gave me a total debt paid of $18,498.82. So that is how much we have paid overall since we started in November of 2018. That is a really hefty amount. That's actually, when I think about it, probably how much a car will cost us. So it is a big chunk that we've paid off. And while I hate that so much of that was interest and so much of this is just feels very unnecessary, it is a very accomplished feeling that I have when I see these numbers, and I am very proud that I have mostly earned the money to pay this off on my side hustles and basically this YouTube channel and my Etsy shop. So I'm pretty proud that I have managed to do that. It also really encourages me for 2020 to see these numbers because I know that I will be able to go ahead and keep earning money and keep growing and keep putting money toward the debts. Next, I wanted to see how much we paid off in 2019. So I looked back at the January number, and that amount was $36,436.06. So that is what we started off the beginning of the year of 2019 with in debt, which is, once I think about it, a crazy number. And it's kind of crazy that we had all of this and most of it was mine. But anyway, we are down to $24,867.31 at the end of the year at December 31st, 2019. So when I subtract the amount that we currently owe left from what we started off the beginning of the year, we get a nice number of $11,574.75. So that is the amount that we have paid in 2019. That is a pretty great number considering all of the other stuff that we have done this year with money and all of the things that we have managed to save and pay for this year. We have not gone into debt for anything. We have made sure that our money covered all of our expenses and all of our sinking funds and got us halfway to our goal for saving up for a car. So I'm really happy with the number of $11,574.75 for the debt that we paid off in 2019. Since I'm in my mini happy planner today, I decided to look back at my debt snowball that I have in the beginning of this little planner. And like my other debt snowball, it has all of the same numbers, and I get to check off something that we have accomplished. We have paid off loan 3. So I am just going to give this guy a little check mark because it's done. So now we have these 3 at the bottom left. So in 2020, the goal is to pay off first this loan 4B, which is, when I wrote this down or when I started, $5,203.44, and then loan 4C, which was at $6,219.08. These are all a little bit more because of interest, and we were not attacking them. And then loan 4D, which is the big one, $14,702.89. So those 3 loans are the ones that are left and the ones that we will be tackling. My goal for 2020 is to actually just knock out these 2 because we have a lot of other financial goals, including increasing our emergency fund, contributing to a Roth a Roth IRA, and to save up for our car and pay cash. So we have a lot of financial goals besides just paying off the loans, but the goal in 2020 is to knock out this one and then that one and then maybe start on that one. And the plan is actually still the same for 2020, is to make more money, do more YouTube videos, which I think I've been doing a pretty good job lately, especially Vlogmas was really good and the money from that will be awesome. And I do plan to just throw it at our goals in order. And then I did start a blog for Pennies Not Perfection, but I have not really focused on blog traffic, but that is something I will do in 2020. I did sell some stuff in 2019, but I don't have as much, but I am going to start selling Penny stuff because she does not need to keep everything that she's ever been given or used. So I am going to sell all baby stuff that I can. And then I started my Etsy shop in 2019. So the goal in 2020 is to grow that as much as possible. I am loving Etsy right now, so I hope that I can continue making cool stuff and selling the cool stuff that I've already made. And that's pretty much the goal. Make more money, do more YouTube videos, and keep growing Etsy so that hopefully we can get as far as possible down this debt snowball. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this and for being a part of my channel and for supporting me. So I hope that your 2020 debt payoff goals are achievable and something that you're looking forward to, because I'm really looking forward to knocking out this and this. I'm ready for more check marks and I can't wait to get to them. Hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. Catch you in the next video.